as I was saying to you, Kristen and Paul, JD Vance, I would have thought, given his story, you know, self-made man from the very low socioeconomic classes of the Midwest, I mean, he would have inspired a lot of people, I would have thought, in that part of the world.
Oh, JD Vance was a fantastic pick. The one who's regretting their VP pick is obviously Kamala Harris. Yeah. Tim Walz is a total dud. She should have picked Josh Shapiro. Yep. Maybe it would have helped her win Pennsylvania. Yeah. She may have lost Pennsylvania because of that choice, all to appease the pro-Hamas wing of her party. But Vance was great. He's probably going to carry the MAGA mantle after this term with President Trump, and he's just been fabulous to watch as he gains popularity and his message and his voice gets out there.
Yeah, Chris, you can add Wisconsin to the list as well. The blue wall, 2 of the 3 heading Trump's way as he starts to make the run now to closer to 300 of the electoral votes, the 270 needed. So, Chris,
he's got to change it
about 10 o'clock this time. Yeah. Sorry to rub it in here, but he was on his way with the sledgehammer, and he's knocked 2 of the big bricks out of that wall, and it has fallen.
Yeah, well, the blue wall becomes a misnomer tonight, doesn't it? He's turning it into a red wall, and it is going to be a more emphatic victory than many people expected, even those who expected him to win. By taking out the whole of the blue wall, it looks like it's going to be a very, very comfortable win when it comes to that electoral college. We also want to talk about the sort of administration that he's going to have second time round, Paul. Elon Musk is going to be a fascinating figure. He's going to be given a job to try and make government more efficient. The richest man in the world, a key advocate for free speech. And I would have thought there'll be people in the mainstream media very worried about his influence.
Yeah, yes, but, I mean, you can't say people weren't hiding in plain sight. I mean, at that MSG rally, while they were focused about what the comedian said, perhaps they could have paid attention to what Elon Musk said, which is that he thinks there's about $2 trillion in the federal budget that can be trimmed out. Again, Absolutely. That's what I'm saying about what is ahead, all right? They have been hired to make a change. They have made it very clear how significant that change is going to be. The law is on their side to do so. The entrenched nature of this city, like our own capital city, is going to be hard to move. But also important to know is who will be sitting around, not necessarily the cabinet table, we'll all find out together, but just metaphorically. I think that the 2 most decisive moments in the campaign, obviously the assassination attempt, and the second was when Robert F. Kennedy joined Donald Trump. It was in Las Vegas. It was a few months ago. And remember that he was sitting at about 5% in many of the states. The Democrats even went to court to keep his name on the ballot when he said, I'm out and I'm in for Trump. That 5%, let's be really serious here, who knows where it was going, but that 5% may well have robbed Donald Trump of the situation that he's in. So you've got big figures, big personalities with all of the ecosystems around them, but they're here to make a change. They're not here to muck around. They're not here to be incrementalists. And, Kristen, that in part is why they have been embraced. And again, the media can't pretend that there's a surprise that marching right into the White House with him is Elon and RFK-J.
Yeah, and just to your point, we have seen a real shift in the U.S. political parties. The fact that RFK-J is now aligned with Trump, and the fact that Kamala Harris, Liz Cheney, Dick Cheney, Adam Kissinger are aligned. I mean, it's
and some of the
government, big pharma, big establishment against the people.
Yeah, and some of the unions, or Teamsters as you call them, are lining up for Trump. So there's that shift where mainstream America is lining up with the Republicans, and because the Democrats abandon them. They go too far to the left.